So I'm not going to talk much about it. Um, but let's talk about the website. I'm going to go through my slides quickly because I only have 30 minutes. But let's talk about websites, right? We do have some generic websites up until this point. And what is the problem with the websites? Well, if you have a generic website that is made on Wix, Squarespace, WordPress, one of those websites, right? A lot of times, 80% of the websites don't generate leads or sales. How are you bringing traffic to the website? Either from your social media or from SEO, which is probably very slow, right? Or just to give your direct link to people one by one to come to your website. Unless you're running ads, right? Well, a lot of the times you see traffic, but it doesn't turn into leads. You say, what's happening? I get like a few hundred people come to my website, but there's nobody buying anything, right? Or nobody is booking appointments with me. Well, because the website is not performing. What is the solution? Well, the solution is AI-powered automation, smart follow-ups, everything running on autopilot for you. The biggest problem is, what do? How can we actually book appointments or sell things in our sleep, right? Automate. Here's what the problem is. Sales or generating leads is a whole journey. It's a funnel, right? On top, we have our social media content, our SEO, our website. This is where all the noise is, right? It's all saturated. People are seeing a bunch of content, people are seeing lots of websites, but when you see a piece of content, you don't just hit buy, right? There's lots of noise. So this is where people book appointments with you or buy your stuff. In order to get from social media or from website traffic all the way down to here, there's so many things to do. And think about it. Back in the days before digital marketing happened, how did people used to make sales? They used to meet with you, talk to you again, meet with you again, come and talk to you again, right? And back in the days when I was in school, they used to say, it takes you 7 to 8 touch points to make a sale with people. But now there's so much content, it takes us about 700 touch points to make, in order to make a sale with people, right? I mean, that's a bit exaggeration, but what is a touch point now in digital marketing? Maybe a click, maybe a DM, maybe an email, right? So in digital marketing, what we're trying to replicate is the old sales process of talking to people multiple times, nurturing those relationships. And in order to do this, we do need automation. We do need different tools so that we can nurture these relationships. So we gotta get people from here, the social media, or your blog, your website, the traffic from your homepage, basically, all the way down to here. So this means that from social media, when you send people to your website, you gotta capture those leads. You gotta know who came to your website. And how will you do that? Let's look. Capturing leads before they leave is very, very important. So we can track visitors by creating smart lists, by having website lead capture widgets, and by having instant chats. And here's the thing. We can have a live agent on our website to talk with the visitors. And this live chat with live agent can ask them to give us their email address, their phone number, right? Or ask them about a question, or offer something to people, offer something that is useful for them in exchange of their email address or phone number, right? Answer their questions. It can say, hey, don't go yet, right? So this way, we don't have to lose them. And results. When you look at the certain stats, we see that there's 40% more customer interactions with just by installing a live chat agent on your website. So if you don't have a live chat agent on your website, I would highly suggest you install it. And it is a simple process to do this. Also, there are platforms that are all-in-one platforms with these agents already built in. So I would highly suggest you actually use one of those platforms instead of one of those Wix, Squarespace, WordPress, generic one of those, right? Automating follow-ups. So sometimes, now our goal is to bring people from outside into our email list so we can start nurturing them, or on our phone list so we can send them text messages and nurture them, right? And if we don't send the emails and text messages, we're not following up, and then nothing happens. Or sometimes you meet people in these events, right? You take the business card, you still don't follow up. And then what is that good for, right? But if you had a website tool in your website that actually automatically follows up people, then you wouldn't have this issue. You can automate your follow-ups on your website with these tools again, right? You can have automatic follow-ups. You can send text, emails, DMs. You can have text message lead captures. You can have smart callback requests. You can have missed call text back. What is missed call text back? So somebody comes to your website, it's after hours, or you're not in your office, they call you, they can't reach you. What happens? Now you lost the lead. Especially if you have a local business, right? And if you're out on the field, and someone calls you, you lost the lead. If you have missed call text back, right? Missed call text back automatically text back this lead who called you, right? Also notifies you through text or email saying, hey, someone called you. And also it first texts this person and says, hey, here, we can help you. We can call you back, or whatever message you set up saying, hey, would you like to connect with my assistant? Hey, would you like to book a call with me? Whatever message you sent us. So again, when we look at this, it has this customer experience. Recovers lost leads, right? Again, this will help you get leads and increase your revenue a lot. Think of it. If you have 4 missed calls, you lost 4 leads for that week. If you have 4 missed calls for that week. And if your sales closed rate is, let's say, 80%, and if you are going to close one of those leads that week, there you go, right? You lost 1 sale for the week that you could have actually closed. If you had missed call text back, you would make that sale, right? Another one, like we said, you could actually automate your DMs on social media, your text messages, your emails, right? You could have this AI agent from your website actually talking to people through your social media DMs, just like you would talk. You can set up this agent. And you can also set up a conversation AI, meaning you can load your company knowledge base into an AI agent, and now this AI agent is trained on the company information you have, and when you call, or when you text, or when you email, this agent is now answering questions and talking to people just like you would. So it's the same thing as if you send me a DM, you will get answers from, you would think it's me, but it would be my AI agent in reality, right? So think about how much time you're saving and how much labor you're saving, right? You don't need a virtual assistant. You don't need a actual assistant to do this. And you can do this if you only have 1 or 2 leads, of course, by yourself. But once you get to 100 people sending you messages, right, it's going to save you so much time, so much automation. And in order for you to generate leads, right, you're going to need to send lots of maybe outreach emails, lots of outreach DMs. And to do this at a scale, again, you're going to need automation. So, how many of you are doing outreach on LinkedIn? All right, a few of you. Here's the thing. In order to make sales, right, and let's say your orders are fine, your offers are fine, your pricing is right, but you are just starting sales. You don't know your close rate. You're not really that good at sales, you're average, right? Then we calculate about 10% conversion rate. 10% down for each step. So that means out of every 10 people you DM, you send a DM to, you expect only 1 person to reply to you. Out of 10 people who reply to you, you expect 1 person to click on the link that you send them. Out of 10 people who click on that link, you expect 1 person to actually engage with that link, meaning, go to the link, actually opt in, give their email address. Out of 10% of those people, you expect to actually open the email. Out of 10%, you actually expect to click on the email. So it's 10% down, right? So think about it. In order to make 1 sale, in order to just make 1 person just to open that email, you're gonna send about 10,000 emails. 10,000 DMs. So you need automation. So those ones who start sending DMs to start, the sales process, outreach process. And if you just started sending, 20, 30 DMs and be like, nobody's replying me. I'm not getting anybody to talk to me. It's not your fault, it's a numbers game. You haven't sent enough yet. Have you sent 1,000 yet? No, so you don't know. That's why you need automation. It's a numbers game. All of this is a numbers game because there's so much saturation. So results, increase response speed, boost lead conversion by 30 to 50%, enhances customer satisfaction, improves efficiency. Another one, automating sales appointments, sales and appointments. So, automating appointment booking, right? So let's say these people are in our email list finally. They came to our website. Through our AI agents and automation, we finally got them to our email list. We are now sending them automated emails, automated SMSs, automated DMs. Now we want them to book a call with us. Or we're sending them to our product pages or want them to buy stuff, right? How we are doing this with automated appointment booking, because it is integrated with our calendar. Also, sales funnels. We gotta have sales funnels on our website. And a lot of the generic website platforms don't have sales funnel functionality. Meaning, if you're doing sales, you gotta put people through the pipeline, right? Also, you gotta build different landing pages. You gotta attach those landing pages to different email workflows. You gotta segment your target audience. depending on how their behavior is, right? Because you send different emails to people who open the email, you send different emails to people who clicked on a link, you send different emails to people who didn't open the emails, right? So these are all. Now, in AI-backed platforms, there's funnel AI, meaning you actually, with text to speech, text to funnel, I should say. What you do is you type in and you say, hey, here's the type of funnel I want to build, help me. And it starts building your funnel for you, right? Without you having to go to a funnel builder, without you having to go to a strategist, without you having to go to a tech person who actually builds your funnel for you. It gives you the landing page, it gives you the thank you page, it gives you the email sequence you need to build, it gives you the pipeline, it puts people through, the pipeline and the workflow and everything, right? How much easier that would be. You not having to go to your web designer, your agency, your funnel, right? This can be done through AI now, and AI agents that are in these platforms. And this is going to simplify your lead capture. It's going to boost your lead generation, save time and effort, and also, again, save labor and save costly agency fees. I shouldn't give you that information, because I do have an agency, and we do create AI agents, we do build funnels, and we do create strategy, but yes, there are these funnel AI type of features available now. And AI as your virtual sales team. You can have AI agents as your virtual sales team. Smart chatbots, smart FAQ bots, AI voice assistant. So now there are AI agents which are voice assistants. You can call, you can assign a phone number and you can call this number, and it could be almost like your call center, right? And we can make a call and this person can answer your calls. It's not real person. It's actually an avatar. It's actually an avatar voice that is talking for you. It actually could be anybody's voice. It could be my voice, it could be your voice, it could be somebody else's voice, or it could be just AI generated voice. But that could answer the questions, can make the sales without you having to be there. And then at some point you can take over the conversation if you want. You can't always answer the phone. We said that. You can have an agent answer for you. And the results. So when you have these AI agents and the features on your website, you're going to be increasing at least 60 to 70% lead capture and about 40% conversion. And I would highly suggest you to look into these features. If you have a generic website right now, I would highly suggest you to either integrate these features into your website, these AI automation, or move to a platform that has these features all in one in it. Another one, business in your pocket, right? Do you have a mobile app of your website, a mobile version of your website? Now, some of these platforms have mobile versions of it, right? A mobile app, a business card scanner, invoicing and payments, reputation management. Reputation management is very important. So, why is it important? You have Google reviews, right? For your SEO, it's very important. If someone gives you a Google review, you must reply to that review for your SEO. That affects your SEO ranking. If you don't reply reply to that review, that is not good for your SEO. You must reply to it. So now, there are AI agents that you can set up. It automatically replies to Google reviews. And that is going to, where is the rate? AI's 1-star increase on Yelp can boost restaurant revenue by 5 to 7%. And same as SEO, it boosts your SEO for any local business, right? That's very important. And then another feature, I'm going to go back to this business card scanner. So one of the platforms that we recommend in my agency, it has the mobile app where I can scan your business card, like I'm in a networking event, I can scan your business card. That business card is automatically sent to my CRM platform with the date and time I met you. And if the event that I'm at is on my calendar already, right? Since it's synced to my platform, it also notates the event we met at, right? And then since I have a smart list in my platform, it puts you in a segment of my contacts for my networking contacts, right? Because I have different segments of my contacts in my CRM platform. The ones that came through my freebies, the ones that came through networking events, the ones that came through my own list, whatnot, right? So because it's a smart list, it's able to see where the lead came to my list and segment it. And then, because it has the automated lead nurturing, right? It knows what emails to send to these contacts that I just scanned their business card. So I don't have to worry about following up with you now, because I know my automated platform, as soon as I scan your business card, is going to follow up with you, right? The perfect part of it. Invoicing and payments. It almost works like a POS machine. I can send estimates through my phone. I can send invoices through my phone. For some of the local businesses, right? They're out on the field, maybe a home service business. They can, go ahead and do the estimate right there, send the invoice right there, take the transaction right there, like a POS machine on their phone. These things, just because of the website platform, how easy is it, right? Now everything is on there. And also analytics. All the analytics of the payments, social media platforms, since they're all connected, the ads, the website traffic, all of it is all in one. So you don't have to go to so many different places to collect all the analytics. How to implement this in your business? This is my contact. If you scan this, that's the platform we recommend in my agency. Get a 2-week trial. This is my personal contact information. And after this, wow, I'm in time.
You got a slide on there about collecting lead capture when they visit your site. Does that still require them to type in the email or phone, or is they able to pick up their information somehow?
Say that again.
You said you have a system for capturing leads that visit your site. But I wonder if that still requires them to put in their information, right? They still need a lead capture form.
So unless you have another type of tracking way, then yes, but other ways. We can talk about those ways. They're a bit different. Right? But that wouldn't be through those platforms. That would be a little bit different. And my announcement. So I do teach AI in marketing a lot, and I have been having workshops at UNLV's Office of Economic Development. and I am working on building an AI department here, and this is one of the first initiatives for us. I'm going to have a AI pitch competition for businesses to pitch about how you can use AI in your business. It doesn't have to be something that you're developing completely brand new. It could be that something that you're already using in your business and you need more bandwidth, or you need something with AI in your business. Winner is going to get $35,000. This is funded by Amazon and Predictive. So please apply if you have an idea or if you're already using AI in your business. It's going to be here 16th of April, 4 to 8 p.m. Even if you are not applying, you all are invited to the event. We'll have food, drinks, and a nice event here. And please share it with the other businesses you know who would like to join. Okay, this is our event. Can I just be on LinkedIn, please? And if you become a client with Nevada SPDC, nevadaspdc.org is the link. We give business advice at no cost. If you'd like to get advice from me, here's my email address. Write my name as Karma as the referrer on the application form, and you'll be paired up with me. Thank you. Yeah, we can send you the copy of the deck.
Round of applause for Karma, please. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to do this the same thing that we did for the previous workshop. I'm going to pass around this plate. No money, please. No, put your business card in if you'd like to have a copy of Karma's wonderful deck. So I'm just going to hand the little bowl, and if you want, please put your business card in. And again, she can stay here for about another 5 minutes if you guys have questions. And again, round of applause to Karma. Thank you.
Any questions? Questions?
You guys might want to ask her anything AI. You might want to ask her if she's guru AI.
She was asking if the platform we recommended has all of those features. Yes. Any other questions? So we have a 15-minute break. We'll see you here at 10:40.
And if you guys want to save the seats, just leave your stuff there. I promise I won't look at any of it. We go out and visit vendors, and then our last sponsor for Spain will be our vendors. Please come back before you guys leave to stay and make yourself comfortable with water and coffee. And again, thank you so much, guys. Right there. Stay somebody see. For sure, for sure. That was like, let's take it. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it inside. Are you?
I'm just saying.